Hey, I'm Tyler Boronski alongside the local-ish kid. There you go, Jackson. Also, I guess it counts, right? There you go.
I guess it counts.
Here at Fenway. I know you grew up a Yankees fan, though, but any memories when you think about this ballpark, whether coming as a fan or obviously just watching on TV?
Yeah, I mean, one of my first times coming here, I was playing in the Cape Cod League, and we did the showcase here. Yeah. Not the showcase game, but the showcase. And playing shortstop, like making some good plays, and I'm like, all right, maybe I'll get back here one day. Who knows? Never ended up happening, and now I'm here in a cooler way.
Absolutely. Now you've been doing this for a few years now with the Bananas. Any couple just the pinch me moments that I can't believe X happened that really come to mind during your tenure here so far?
Yeah, honestly, I think the fact that we announced we're playing at these MLB parks, like when we first announced them, that was the craziest thing, because we all looked at each other. We're like, we're gonna sell out Major League stadiums and then NFL. So it was a moment that wasn't even a moment yet. It was going to be a moment.
Yeah,
that was the coolest thing so far.
This is how preparation starts. Before the ballpark, before the bright lights, I choose REDVANLY for sharp style and comfort. I step out ready to go, cool, confident, and built for the day. REDVANLY, my way to stay ready every game.
With the success of you guys getting Major League ballparks, selling those out, then NFL stadiums, how has that success correlate for you in terms of off the field opportunities, whether you continued sponsorship opportunities, ventures, just along those lines? How's the recent success basically correlated to your personal success from that
I mean, it definitely helps. Definitely helps. I mean, I'm signed with Gatorade, long-term, Reebok, two amazing companies. Came out with my own merch line with Baseball Lifestyle. So obviously, if I'm not playing baseball, that stuff's probably not necessarily happening in the capacity it is. But I take a lot of pride in the fact that I've worked so hard on and off the field.
You're obviously one of the more well-known faces for this team, just have been really successful in just doing social media as a whole. Now that there's so many new teams and new guys getting into the banana ball world, do people ask you for advice in terms of just how to grow their personal brand, build a quality social media presence, especially like the new guys that get again joining the banana ball?
Yeah, it's kind of like the senior freshman.
Yeah, it is.
The freshman comes in, seniors teach them. We're not necessarily teaching, but if someone has a question about social media, we're always able to answer it and there if they need us.
Do you have a piece of advice though? If someone does come up to you, they ask you, hey Jackson, like one of my buddies, like James Cobley, just from the Texas Tailgaters team, like I know he's trying to get his presence built up. So what advice would you give?
Just be yourself, be authentic. People love authenticity, and you can only be fake for so long. Yeah. I mean, once you start posting content you love and you start like realizing, hey, I'm getting some views, I'm getting people engaging with this content, that's what you want to do. You don't want to go for the quick hit, the quick viral hit every single day. Build your brand and just every single day be yourself.
With all these off the field like opportunities for you, and with being with the Bananas as long as you have, do you have ambitions one day to get maybe more on like a partnership side with the Bananas in terms of being part of the business decisions with this organization, this league? Do you have ambitions past being a player involving the Bananas?
Yeah, I wouldn't say ambitions right now, but I have learned a lot while being here. Yeah. I've figured stuff out. I've created a really awesome relationship with Jesse. Yeah. And being able to have that relationship with Jesse and Zach and the coaches, teammates, like front office, you kind of see everything that happens in this organization. Sure. And I think I have a pretty solid, I don't want to say it's like the P.T. Barnum like thing where Zac Efron comes in The Greatest Showman. It's not, I don't think it's like that because I don't have the business expertise. Sure. But maybe one day, who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Kind of along those lines, doing this for a few years now, you're an entrepreneur, managing your own personal brand, being a social media creator. What is one aspect you feel like you are good at in terms of being an entrepreneur? And then, one thing that's kind of been a challenge, a lesson learned over these last few years in that space?
The one thing that's really been tough for me is having to travel. Like for this next month, I'm going to be home for one day. I'm going from here, and then I'm going to the ESPYs. I'm going to a couple other like concert type things, events, and it's like that's the toughest part where I know I have to make the content and I have to work really hard to do that. But waking up at 4 a.m. for a flight, like I never think about that when I'm planning it, but I wake up and I'm so I'm pretty good at like managing my time.
Do you have like a team in terms of helping you with your content at this point now, like in editing and producing stuff quickly? Like what's your?
Yeah, no, I do everything myself.
Do everything yourself.
Editing, literally everything. People ask if I was hired by the Bananas to do content, and I'm like, no, I do this myself. Like I love doing it so much, and I have a team of probably 3 or 4 financial advisor, business manager, like all that stuff for my business editing stuff.
But in terms of content,
all that stuff, it's all me.
Hey Jackson, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, yeah. I be flying with the angels every day, yeah. My plate is full, but life is great, fam. Ooh, I work 60 hours a day, man. Yeah, I'm built to grind, it's my escape plan.